Entering the Mayo experience.
That Mayo experience. That Mayo experience. That Mayo experience. Experience.
Welcome to the Pat Mayo Experience. Apologies for the Week 14 recap, Week 15 picks. Things did not work live on site, Tim.
We have a low bar to get over, and I think we're going to do it.
Gary, and if you can say one word with it being audible, I think we beat last week.
Amazing.
Yay!
That's a huge congratulations to all of us. This is why I hate doing the show from anywhere not inside the studio.
I think that's fair. I like things that are easy too.
You show up, you turn things on, they work.
It was less audible than the time we had Garion sitting outside the booth in a rainstorm.
I wonder if I could find that. We found the clip of Rivers calling Jeff today. I wonder if we can find that clip too. Let's play a best of.
I mean, that's upper echelon though of Pat Mayo experience moments.
Yeah, I missed doing the show last week. People were like big mad. Like I tried. I could have just said there was no show.
You tried your best.
Pete unhooked.
I mean, it was also a Dolphins-Jets week. I feel like there was a void in people's lives that needed filling by me and Tim just jarring at each other. But
it was the universe saying that Tim could not comment on the loss of a Super Bowl. He just couldn't take
that
it.
And the Irish earlier that day. It was a bad day. So.
Well, we got to the Irish.
We did.
We eventually got there. Gary, and we didn't get your take. Have you been crying tears and complaining online? Because Notre Dame tweeted out this morning that Love is actually their Heisman winner. So basically, they've hired Tim to do their PR.
Hey, I mean, that's kind of what the world is now. Everyone just gets to pick their own narrative and just decide they want to live in that. Do I think they were a better team than Alabama? Yes. Do I think Alabama being the first team to never get penalized for losing the conference championship game was stupid, even though they got -3 rushing yards? I do.
You know what could have been helpful? If Notre Dame had a game to play in and they won said game.
They won all the games that were on their schedule.
I mean, the teams that didn't play that weekend
did
better
all the
than the
fucking
teams that
losers
played,
on their schedule and lost to every good team.
Yeah, well, maybe Miami should have played a game, but they didn't have to either.
Well, maybe Notre Dame should just have to play either good teams or play in a conference. Then there's no problem.
USC.
Yeah, USC.
Oh, great. Good. What was USC? Where would they end up?
17th, 16th.
World beaters, USC. Yeah. Oh, Seattle has a chance to win the game here.
Where are they at?
Yeah, this is the perfect encapsulation of that thing we've been talking about all season, where with the new kickoff rules,
everyone's just in
seconds
field goal
is
range?
far too much time to leave a team.
It's true. Seattle made their field goal. They are now up by 2 with 18 seconds left.
Okay.
Gary and I felt like I was on the right path today because I bet a bunch of like Jonathan Taylor over receptions, which he did hit. He ended up with 3, but I played a few ladders up. Forgot about Amir Abdullah. That knifed me.
Yeah, although I think the thought process of how far can Phillip Rivers throw a football, pretty good take by you. There was one hilarious throw he had where, God, who was it to? I think it was Josh Downs. And like Downs was actually wide open on sort of like a little screen pass up the sideline or a wheel route up the sideline. And I don't even think Josh Downs thought Rivers could throw a ball that far because Rivers threw it and Downs didn't see the ball.
It's true.
Because I just don't think he was expecting that the old man to be able to get it that far. But yeah, I mean, thank goodness for the Seahawks that they won this game because that would have been maybe the most embarrassing loss of the season.
No, it's not over yet.
It's true. It is not over yet.
Like, do they have to bring in another quarterback for this final drive? Like a guy that can throw it more than 20 yards?
No, they're just going to keep doing hope they get a good kickoff.
That's probably true. Yeah. Kick it out of bounds.
Well, this you would definitely just kick through the end zone. Right?
I would think so.
You'd rather have them start at the 35?
They didn't.
Well,
they're allowing it to faith for the return here. It would have been way more fun. I mean, would have been more Rivers if he had got them into field goal range, Garion, and then their kicker missed it? Like really old school Chargers stuff?
That would be a throwback.
Maybe that is true. Oh, Titans alive for the backdoor cover.
Oh, did the Titans get the tower? They did. I told you, the Titans fight for those backdoor covers for you. And Cam Ward, for the 3rd time this season, did his specialty play where he rolls to the right and then just fires back across his body for a touchdown.
Hucks it as far to the left as he can for a touchdown.
And this time it was
a defensive tackle.
It was.
Yeah, and they had his Jeffrey Simmons graphic ready to go.
They did.
So I really want to talk about, I want to talk about replay assist. Garion, I don't understand replay assist whatsoever.
I don't either.
In the Bills-Patriots game, it was so ridiculous. And they got the calls right, obviously. But on the very first drive of the game, Butte made that catch. It was a nice catch, but it wasn't a catch.
It was not.
But nothing from replay assist on that. And then the Bills don't end up challenging it. And then on the very next drive, going the Bills' way, Vrabel goes to challenge something. It's like, oh no, a replay assist has cleared that up. Like, it's fine. It's like it wasn't a catch, moved them back.
Yeah.
And then they stopped James Cook short on a first down and moved it back like immediately. And there was another one where they went to go like challenge something. Was it that game where they went to go challenge
think
something?
so.
No, it was Dan Campbell tried to challenge a play.
Okay.
Because it wasn't a first down challenge or a goal line challenge. You're not allowed to challenge a spot, which news to me. And apparently that'll cost you a timeout. Also, Phillip Rivers just tried to throw a ball more than 20 yards, and it was like into 3 Seahawks.
And they caught it?
Yeah, they caught it.
That's game. Well, they covered. I didn't see that one coming.
No, I didn't either. They were valiant in that game.
Although Rivers played about as well as I thought he was going to play.
That's even better than really I thought he was going to play. Took some hits, got back up.
Did you guys see the online speculation? The only reason he came back is so that his health insurance kicks back in for another 5 years.
I like that.
And you have 19 children, like it was about to expire. It's like it lasts 5 years after your playing career.
We were
So he's
concerned.
getting another 5 years of that sweet child health insurance.
I feel like the NFLPA, I mean, it's not just Phillip Rivers who has a lot of kids in the NFL, that they should really fight for it to last. If you played in the NFL for like more than 3 years, should be lifetime.
Yeah,
lifetime health care for you.
We were concerned that he seemed winded before the game.
Yeah, he ran out of the tunnel and they interviewed him and he was like, like he had just been
His
like
helmet was
smoking.
too tight. He couldn't breathe.
He's a larger man these days. Valiant effort though.
Yeah.
How, if you were the D coordinator, like next week, we're presuming Rivers plays again.
Against San Francisco, certainly.
Where do you line up your safeties? How far down the field? Like off the line of
You're
scrimmage?
never farther than 10 yards from the line of scrimmage.
So do you just spend all week with Rivers being like, okay, we need to figure out how far you can throw it. And we have to run this play like 4 times, or at least start the game with this, just so they bleed off a little bit.
Might even play like a 46 defense with just one high safety.
Do you need the high safety?
Like, well, the safety is high in terms of like being 10 yards back.
Oh, like they play the 4-6 and the high safety, like they get him high before the game, so he doesn't know what he's doing.
I don't know. It's when you don't have that capacity to push the ball down the field, it really does open things for the defensive coordinator. And Salah's pretty smart. So
replay assist. I don't understand how it can exist if it can't do everything.
it just seems it's arbitrarily applied.
Yeah.
I like the idea of it.
I do
but
too.
if you can't enforce it all the time, it just leads to wild swings.
Yeah, makes
Well,
sense.
the broadcast almost seemed to credit Vrabel for throwing his challenge flag and then going, oh, well, he didn't even need to throw it. Like replay assist stepped in.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you have to still throw your flag for it to? It's all,
I don't know.
I don't understand.
It's all a mystery.
But if you throw the flag and then replay assist gets it before you go to, it was Vrabel who did it. Then you go to replay. They're like, oh no, just pick that back up.
you're good.
It's all your
You're good.
foul.
What was the graphic today, Gary, and you wrote down? I'm sure you had one.
I doubt he watched much of that
Oh,
game.
yes,
No,
he
I
does.
didn't see
He
much
minds
Jets,
it.
Jaguars,
He
unfortunately.
minds it for.
I mean, there is a, I believe, Trevor Lawrence became the first quarterback in NFL history to throw for at least 300 yards, at least five touchdowns, run for at least 50 yards, and run for a touchdown in the same game.
That's
So the Jets have that going for them.
It was no like last week's where the Jets were 60-6
Oh
in the
my
last
God.
2 minutes of each half.
Well, it was amazing because I referenced to you that I had already written down 2 of the Jetsiest possible chyrons I'd seen all season. And when I sent that tweet a minute later, that one came up where the Jets had
It did, which is why I immediately wrote it to you. It's like, well, I just saw another one.
Oh, yeah.
Another game without a pick. That's 14 in a row.
We went. I walked into the kitchen and walked back in at one point, and the Jets had forced a turnover. Their 3rd of the year. Not a pick though.
But not a pick.
Did we ever figure out what it was?
No, I don't know what it was.
I think it was a muff punt. It was
Must have been.
it was Diami Brown who gave it up. Maybe he just fumbled after a catch.
Oh, well.
What is it?
Panthers have cocked it up.
Yeah, 17-17.
Yeah, and the Saints are about to kick field goal.
Yeah.
And the chat really wants to talk about Mahomes.
Well, yeah, Mahomes tore his ACL, so it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't pulled like you said it was.
Well, I was hoping that maybe it wasn't a
so
tear.
did Parsons. Like, there's no questions, right?
Yeah. Well, so all day these guys have been getting injured.
Stop it.
And Cust has been sitting there like, yeah, you saw Mahomes' knee go the wrong way. He's like, oh, it's probably just a sprain. He said the exact same thing for Micah Parsons. And then Devonta Adams pulls up lame on his hamstring. It's like, done for the year. We'll never see him again. Why do you think that is, Garion?
Believe he's. Do you own him in fantasy? Or you're going up against him next week in fantasy.
I have owned him in the keeper league all year.
So
Right.
Everyone else,
And
they're
I'm crushing.
fine.
I'm crushing this week, so I am going to go to the semis.
You are.
Oh, you want to hear about my poker hand?
No, but so is Gary, and Gary doesn't play me.
Gary didn't
Gary's
even play
also in the
so good.
semis.
I mean, you did me a large favor last week, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So how long does that mean he's out for? Mahomes, that is.
Week one,
I mean,
maybe. Week one, yeah, that's like
You're a
So it's not-
doctor.
it's-
You're supposed to know
not
this.
that test.
It's
That'd be 9 months.
about 9 months now. Isn't that sort of
Yeah.
like the best case scenario?
So let's say October 1st. Being conservative on the matter.
Did you guys have an idea Gardner Minshew was the backup on the Chiefs?
I-
That was
I didn't.
news to me.
No idea.
Who okay, well, that's a good question. Who did
I
you
assumed it was Chad Henne still.
Could have been Matt Moore. Wasn't Matt Moore their backup for a bit?
Uh,
Dolphins legend Matt Moore.
Carson Wentz was back up there.
we
for
know
a
it
bit.
wasn't Carson
Yeah.
Wentz because he would be starting for Minnesota.
Well,
right now.
you don't know where players play. You thought
That-
little
that-
Jordan
okay, so
Humphreys played for the.
we got into an argument today that 17 on Denver was little Jordan Humphrey, which it is, by the way, and Cust was correct. I was like, it's not little Jordan Humphrey. He plays for the Giants. He's like, no. He always plays for the Broncos. And we looked into it, and yes, he did play for the Broncos because he had just been cut by the Giants.
Yeah, he used to play for the Broncos and is now playing for the Broncos again, but had been playing for the Giants earlier. So we were both right and wrong in a sense.
It's incredible that you were able to call a touchdown of a guy that you incorrectly thought was on the team.
Yes, but
He was on the team.
he was on the team.
You just didn't realize that how he got his
Yeah,
way
I
to the
didn't
team.
realize that he had left and come back. But
I mean, I will say I've been very critical of the like quote unquote contenders in the AFC. Bo Nix looked great today.
what's the game? What's the status?
I will let you know when there's an update in the game. Okay.
Still 27-26.
What game?
The Broncos and
Oh no, that's an 8-point game. I was thinking about the Saints. The Saints look like they got this. Yeah, it's good game.
Yeah,
Game
they
Saints.
That's a huge win for Tampa Bay.
Because you know what? You may have cursed the Panthers.
No,
by
no,
saying
I
when,
merely
when
just
they
said-
win this game. If they win next week, they'll have the division.
What I said was,
clinch.
if they've got this game won, they would actually mathematically clinch with a win next week. But that's no longer the case.
You know who it's also a huge win for?
Who?
The Jets.
Oh yeah, that's supposed that is, and they play one another next week. So
Mhm.
They played the Saints.
yeah, they do.
Oh, so they could get up to like the third.
Oh,
Now the
Tyler
Giants,
Shuck.
the
Setting
Giants,
records.
Giants, Raiders, and Titans are all like going to prevent that. I think.
So do we have to have the existential conversation about the Chiefs and the run being over? Now Mahomes having a torn ACL. Like,
No,
or is
like,
it,
who cares? 1 year. Who
11 straight years they made the playoffs.
It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's really good.
Quite a run.
It's like 4 more years of consecutive making the playoffs, and the Jets have not made the playoffs.
Do we? I mean, it is sort of interesting. Like this is kind of like a moment where they could go a lot of different paths. Like obviously Kelsey's a free agent.
Kelsey's
Maybe-
retiring.
This could be
I
one of
would
those.
think so.
This could be one of those injuries where like Andy Reid's just like, all right, I'm retiring.
Well, we talked about this on the Tuesday show, and Jeff was adamant that's not going to happen.
Okay.
I mean,
Does he come back as Patrick Mahomes?
probably ACLs aren't nearly as devastating as Achilles tendons, but look, like no
Like
one
when
should
you-
have been
when you-
shocked today.
When you pull your Achilles
No
tendon?
one should have been shocked today that the Chiefs lost. The Chiefs have not been good all year. It was the most exhausting thing for the last like month. People saying after Chiefs lost, but now they're going to win all the rest of their games. Like, what makes you think they're going to do that? They don't win any of these games. Oh, it's okay that they lost to Dallas. They'll win every other game. Oh, it's okay that they lost to the Texans. They still have a 52% chance to make the playoffs, and they'll win out. It's like, no. They have a 0% chance because you have to win all your games first. That was never going to happen. They just didn't have it this season.
There was no scenario did they have a 52% chance to make the playoffs.
Apparently they did if they won out.
They did after last week that if they won out, they would have a 52% chance of making the playoffs.
But like that would have first required them to win out. And that was never going to
But
happen.
I'm saying, technically speaking, entering the week, their probability of making the playoffs was
No, it was
not-
like
Oh,
it was like 8%.
Oh, yeah,
right?
but-
if they had, even if they won out, they'd be a coin
It's
flip
only
to make the
52%.
playoffs.
Okay, that
And Tim
makes
was like very offended by that
because it made
that
no
stat.
sense. And like,
Well, that was their only route to making the playoffs.
yeah, but it just made no sense. And they're gone. We can stop talking about them now. Goodbye.
Well, they're going to be talked about all week.
You know
because
who's,
Mahomes
you know
tore
who's
his
still there, though,
ACL.
Tim?
Pardon me?
You know who's still there on that graphic?
We'll see.
Hanging around.
Till tomorrow night.
Oh,
we'll see.
Tim is all in on the Dolphins tomorrow night, Gary, and so be
They
wary of
practiced
that.
in the snow. It was a team bonding moment.
Great. I hope they play great tomorrow night. I did pick them. to
How
win the game
how
for what
upset are
it's
you
worth.
going to be every time they cut to McDaniel on the sideline and he's in his big parka and he's so cold?
Vaping.
Oh, I'm so
His
cold.
parka and his capris?
We got to look fly.
Oh, he'll probably have snow pants. Snow pants capris. They won't be like super tight.
Just glad that next week's game was flexed out of prime time, so I don't have to watch him twice in prime
me
time.
too, actually.
That's for the best, you think?
Dolphins.
You don't want to see the Dolphins on Sunday Night Football, Garion, with their season on the line?
Against the Bungles, no, not particularly. I don't think the world needs to be just cursed with having to watch the Dolphins in prime time twice in the span of 6 days. It's probably more than most people can take.
You need the Chargers to lose 2 of their last 3, and you need to win out to get in?
It's pretty low. I think the stat was even with the Colts losing today, if they win tomorrow, their odds of making the playoffs are still only 2%.
Yeah, because they already have 7 losses, so the best they can get to is 10-7.
Yeah, and then they have a
the
direct
Chargers would have
loss
to
with the
lose all their
Chargers. They have a
games,
direct
Yeah, the Chargers
loss.
have to lose all their games because the Dolphins lost to the Jets. So the Chargers have to lose out, and the Dolphins have to win out. And if they do that, I suppose they'd get in.
Does it make you feel a little bit better that as I think I was on the show 5 weeks ago and I said they will win 4 straight games and it will force me to think about all the games they lost in stupid ways to start the season, when Devon Achane stepped out of bounds on a game-winning touchdown against the Patriots, when they fought all the way back against the Chargers, and then Minka Fitzpatrick forgot what his coverage assignment was and they were able to get that game-winning field goal, when they, for whatever reason, lost by 90 points to the Browns. So that is making me a little upset, if that does make you feel better.
It actually does make me feel a lot better. The fact that you can rattle it off like a litany immediately makes me realize you've been thinking about it a little bit. That does make me happy.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, always a little bit. Again, for as much as I sit here and I tell you you should cheer for losses, I am in the same position as you. I am very, very, very frequently in a situation where I'm trying to debate what is best for my team, and it's usually losing, but I'd like to see them win.
Of course.
So at least tomorrow I can just cheer for them, and that's nice.
Reminder to everyone to smash the like button and sub to the channel where you're here. If you want to participate in the chat, then you need to be a sub to Mayo Media Network. Additionally, we're trying to find it now. We're doing a giveaway this week. I'll find out what the actual stuff is here, where we're giving away a rabbit hole and sharp stack like promo. So tune into tomorrow's show to figure that out. Not the one that's already scheduled to go out, because I've recorded that before we did the promo. Can't believe I can't find
For
this.
the show that nobody watches, watch that show?
Yes, watch that show. Oh, here it is. Win a lifetime subscription to Sharpstack, BetSports Golf, and Fantasy National, which are going to be 2-in-1 as of like 2 weeks from now. Use code SURVEY when signing up at Sharpstack and get 7 free days plus 30 days for just $10. Answer a 30-second survey that we email you. We give a lifetime pass to Sharpstack, all those to one lucky user 2 days before Christmas on December 23rd. So 444.com/Mayo and use code SURVEY to sign up and you just win it all. You should do it. Then you don't even have to pay.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be bothered to do that.
I hope that somebody is really excited to win.
You refuse to put your credit card online. This is a way for you to get both these products without doing that.
Well, the lucky winner is going to win, and you should listen.
Why can't you do it?
The fan should have
Garion,
it.
can you do it?
I can do it, yeah.
Thank you, Garion. Jared, do you think you can do it?
I can make it happen, yeah.
See, the more people, the better it is for me. Can you go do it?
Oh,
Why not?
I'll get into this.
Can you please tell me why you won't do that?
I'm not good at these things.
444.com/Mayo. Sign up for Sharpstack using code SURVEY. Is that too difficult for you?
You people, you go do it out there.
Can you please do it?
You go do
As
it out
Jeff
there.
commented that you haven't even retweeted the show in 6 years.
Never.
Or Jeff comments for the algorithm every week. Then he does extra comments fighting with people.
There was a lot of that
He's
this
fighting,
week.
he's fighting some battles in there.
There was
Oh,
a
I didn't
lot
see
of battles this week that were being fought. Yes.
What was he up in arms about?
I can't even remember. He was getting into some brawls. It wasn't just the usual great show, everybody. It was some fighting.
I guess we should talk about Bills and Pats, which
That was a great game.
What was that?
I will say before we get into that, Puka is back.
Yeah,
He's left with an injury.
Shocking.
He had the cramps.
Oh,
Is Adams?
And
Adams is not coming back. That's for
feared
sure.
ACL tear for Micah Parsons as well. Not a sprain.
And Adams is not going to
Adams
play.
is fine. He's back.
He's not back.
He's back.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Pulled hamstring and he's back. Yeah.
That's not a pulled hamstring. It exploded.
Yeah, he may not play the rest of the year. That bad. That's okay.
It doesn't say what it is or what it isn't.
Yeah, it's not good.
But are the Packers cooked now?
No. I mean, what does cooked mean?
Like, do they have a chance to win the Super Bowl without Parsons?
Sure they do.
I mean,
Now,
that
now-
and Watson, that's a tough pill to swallow.
Now,
It
all
is.
season long, you've given them no chance to win, and now their best defensive player gets hurt. The guy who was going to win Defensive Player of the Year, and now they do have a
Well, they
chance.
still have a chance. I mean, are they down? Are they the ones down 8?
Yeah,
Like this loss is a tough one.
this
but
loss puts them behind the Bears again.
It does, but they play each other Saturday night, so a chance to get that back. I mean, obviously it's a step back for them, but like they can still win. Sure,
Rams can win.
Rams can win.
Rams can win this game.
Yes, they can. Rams can win the Super Bowl. Yes, even without and then that hurts. Not having him for what will likely be a significant period of time is going to hurt. He's been a surefire red zone guy, but it's what it is.
Oh, the Niners kicked a field goal at the end to cover by a half point.
Ah, what heroes!
Jeff hits his super lock again.
Good for him.
Wow.
Yeah, it's over. It was 41-34 for the
There have
game.
been some beautiful pointless field goals the last couple weeks.
And they've all gone against me, by the way. just to throw that out there. 2-minute warning in Denver. They're up by 8. And
Okay.
they're on the Packers' 40-yard line.
They're in good shape.
3rd and 4. So yeah, they're looking okay. They're not. If they get the first down here, the game is over.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Nix is running, and he shook a tackle. And he dove. It's going to be 4th and 1.
So that's a great shape for Denver to like have a stranglehold on
the one
on the
seed.
1 seed in the AFC. That's huge.
Which would be good if the Chiefs had won today, and then they could be throwing Week 18 against the Chargers to eliminate the Chiefs from the playoffs.
Yeah, well,
which
now
would have been way more.
Now that the
hilarious.
Chiefs don't have much to play for in that Christmas game, then very good chance to win that. And yeah, things are looking good for the Broncos, I have to say.
Tim said that it was going to be a sprain, and Netflix was going to bully Patrick Mahomes into playing on Christmas Day. Fact.
Well, I was just hoping it wasn't like a season-ending injury.
Well, it's torn ACL. Could be out for his career if this was 1963.
Well, just got to get Minshew mania.
Are you
Netflix will
pumped
get
for
into
Min?
it.
Cam is going to be pumped for
For
Minshew
Minshew?
next week.
Chiefs, Titans.
Oh, the Denvers went for it and didn't, unless they gave them the first down. Oh, no, the Packers are going to get the ball here with a minute left.
Hmm.
Yeah, they went
I
for
don't
it,
think
4th
going
and
for it,
1,
though.
didn't get it.
How about that?
So they have to get a touchdown and a 2-point, and they have to get a touchdown from 60 yards out.
Yeah.
Oh,
They have
that was a really fun moment. I think it was the Saints Panthers game. I had no idea who was on that call. Maybe Jonathan Vilma, but
been.
the Panthers were going for it on a 4th and 1. I think at like the 35-yard line or something. It was right after they had replay assist had stepped in and taken away a first down. And Vilma just goes, they better just run a quarterback sneak. Don't turn around and hand this ball off. That'd be dumb. And they do exactly that and get stuffed.
Yeah, that's rough.
Replay assist working against everyone. Let's talk Bills Patriots, though.
Yeah, sure.
It could be like a momentum swinger of the season here for these two teams. Up 21-0 at home and don't win. That's tough.
Tim, have you gone through Patriots Twitter and
No.
seen all the tweets that they were sending out when they were up 21-0 about people were saying we hadn't played anybody. What now? Oh, it's been a great day for my For You section on Twitter.
I haven't yet, and I am so happy that I'm going to get a chance to.
What was it with the Patriots offense that switched? I couldn't quite put my finger on it. Like, did the Bills defense all of a sudden just get good? Like they were shit for.
They got a little conservative. They weren't throwing the ball deep.
But
And
they weren't throwing the ball deep all game though. Like
that first drive, they did. That's why they scored. Like,
well,
you know,
I mean, that throw to Booty wasn't like a deep throw. It was like a 20-yard throw.
just the Bills seemed to adjust well. I'll give them that. Give them their due. The Bills adjusted well, but like, yeah, I really was
chunk
upset. It was
plays,
really
too.
upsetting to see all these fans in the stands who were so excited for.
Cust was getting all uppity about the face. Like, that's why I want the Patriots. What do you call that old woman? Nasty old woman in the stands wearing
Yeah,
Patriots gear?
Nasty freak of a woman.
Nasty freak of a woman. That's why I don't want the
No,
Patriots
I
to
don't know
win.
that I said that, but I was upset and happy to see all those people come out in the cold and see them lose. You hate to see that. Oh no.
I mean, I think it was partially again
Such
the
a
Patriots.
shame.
They had two mass. Oh God.
You hate to see them lose like that. And then Drake May running all the way down the field to make that big block. And everyone's so fired up, and it doesn't matter. They lose it. What a shame.
But again, like
Oh,
that's
well.
not sustainable. Like 70
You'll
yard
get off the mat
touchdowns.
next week. You beat Baltimore. Don't worry about it.
Oh, well, someone said that going into a flexed primetime game because you're so good coming
Yeah.
off a 21-0, giving it up.
To me, it's more important that Buffalo has done this now 2 weeks in a row.
They also
and
did
like-
it week 1.
Yeah, and they did it week 1. Like, yeah, I haven't picked them to go to the Super Bowl. And I'm not changing my picks anymore. But like,
Well,
Buffalo
You
really has no excuses.
when Trevor Lawrence had that hand thing, you were eyeing up Houston for a minute, being like, "Ooh, Houston."
Buffalo's going to go into the playoffs, and there's no quarterbacks there other than Josh Allen in the AFC. Really, I mean, like Lawrence is well, but like this is the best chance the Bills are going to have. So don't make a mistake now. Hate to see that too.
Well, their head coach is a coward, so there
was a lot of early
that's a
punting.
problem.
There was a lot of early punting that they got away with.
So that was the
Like,
game.
I think that was a big part of the second half is that they stopped just giving away drives.
That's true.
They
at the
punted
45-yard line.
twice. So they punted twice within the 45-yard line on the first 2 drives. And the first one, they gained net 11 yards?
Yeah, they didn't get much on the first one. The second one was a better punt, but still, yeah.
And
But also the second one, it was like 3rd and 15. They purposely ran like a little 7-yard slant. Like the universal symbol for we're going to get half of this so that we can go for it. And it's a manageable 4th down. And they punted anyway.
Yeah, what a shame.
The other thing we couldn't figure out was right before the half, they had that 10-second runoff, and the Patriots still had a timeout left, and they chose not to take it.
That was very strange.
I guess it was just a fail-safe, right? Like you just want to have one of those. You just want to have a timeout in case.
And then
it
there's
goes
6 seconds left.
AWOL.
Then there's 6 seconds left, and the clock didn't run, and they ran a play in the field of play.
that was-
and he got down, and they claimed he got the timeout in with 2 seconds left.
Yeah.
And the referee said, "Oh, well, we're giving the 2 seconds because the clock didn't start." Wait, what? You should get no seconds if the clock did. Like, that was really sketchy. Park Avenue was trying to definitely help the Patriots out today, or whoever Sully was running the clock in Foxborough was.
Well, but the thing
But it didn't help because you lost.
Now, this is your pick to...
Okay.
You can't victory lap the division until they win it.
That's
This was
okay.
a bad thing. Bad thing for them.
There's
here.
no such thing as a bad Patriots loss in a big game. There's no such thing.
What? And the other note that I had from this game was May threw it directly to Poyer,
Oh,
and Poyer
did wrong.
jumped for some reason when he was trying to catch
That
it.
was awful.
This
Which,
happens
in
more
terms
than you
of
think.
in terms of like real low rent rivalries I have against players, like nothing to Jeff's level, but I do hate Jordan Poyer, so I'm glad to see him suffer.
It's a great day for those of us who are Patriots haters. Today was a good day. And like, yeah, not that I'm a fan of the Bills or anything, but like whoever has to do the damage, whatever.
Let's see what's going on in the playoff picture right now.
Yeah, I hate to see it.
So if the Bills win out, they're automatic. Actually, I wonder if they would end up, because the Chargers probably aren't going to win the rest of their games.
It's kind of set, right?
No,
like-
because the Bills could jump up to 5th.
The Bills could jump up
Well,
to
I just mean the seven
Or
teams
second.
are set. Like if we're all
Yeah.
thinking
we're
the
be-
Colts are going to fall out.
Yeah, if we're being serious about this, yeah, the Colts, Ravens, and Dolphins. Well, it'll be one of the Steelers and Ravens.
Yeah, that could switch.
Yeah,
And then-
that is there is de facto NFC North or AFC North team.
Yeah.
And then everyone else.
Chargers, Texans,
and the Bills.
and Buffalo
Or
or
New
New England, but that
Or
doesn't
New
matter.
England.
The Chargers can't get away with, like you were saying, trying to play bully ball by only running the ball all game.
No, but
They
it was
can't
a
do that
very
against
good,
everyone.
but it was a great strategy against the Chiefs, and the Chiefs had every opportunity early in that game
Put it
to
away.
really take advantage. And this is when Mahomes was perfectly healthy, and he didn't do it, and he threw a terrible pick in the front corner of the end zone in the fourth
Yeah.
quarter. Like they were not going to. I don't want to hear anyone make the excuse of like, well, had Mahomes not got hurt on that play, they were clearly going to score. Then they're going to no, they were going to lose. It's over.
Oh, are you implying that Patrick Mahomes might have gotten
No.
himself hurt?
No.
So that
People are-
years
no.
from now, when people don't remember the exact order of events, they'll go, "Oh, that year they didn't make the playoffs. They would have if Patrick Mahomes didn't
I
get
don't
hurt."
want
I like
anybody.
his take, Tim.
I don't want
I like it.
anybody. I don't want anybody retrospecting back and thinking, well, had this not happened. No, they were not good. They lost. That's it.
I just had the page for MVP open, and all the odds just shifted in real time. Do you know who the 5th favorite for MVP is right now?
Fifth.
He's been shit talked all year as being terrible. He's now the 5th favorite for MVP.
Caleb Williams.
Bo Nix. Caleb Williams, in my mind, deserves to be. Caleb Williams was so good today.
He was excellent.
He
today.
was awesome. Did you watch much of that game, Garion?
I did. He looked amazing. But like I said, I thought Bo Nix looked incredible today. So
He did, but-
I get this.
Who's
I-
still is
Stafford's the overwhelming favorite right now.
Wait.
Then it's May and Allen like side by side.
they should all be three of them within a half.
I
of
don't
each
think.
other. I think all three. You can make a strong case for any of those three.
Stafford was the favorite going into the day,
Yeah,
and May was just like I think it
and
was
May
like
played really well. Like May didn't lose that game.
If they lost.
They lost, but it wasn't due to him.
But this is also a team award at the same time.
So then he on Sunday Night Football next week plays great and they beat the Ravens.
He'll go up.
Does he jump right ahead? Like
if Seattle beats
the Rams on Thursday night.
On Thursday, and the Patriots beat the Ravens, then yes, it will. Like, even if Stafford throws 5 touchdowns and they lose,
like there's a 0% chance that Adam plays Thursday night.
Also, May didn't play that well.
Yeah, he played fine. He had two rushing touchdowns.
He had 155 yards passing, like 60%.
And that great block, which I'll give him that. That was impressive.
Rivers wasn't making that block.
No, he was not. He would have died.
Good for Henderson for finally getting unleashed in the second half of the season. What is with the Bills, though, and Josh Allen for playing like absolute shit for 10 minutes to open every game?
They get bored.
They shouldn't be bored.
He's like a boxer that needs to be hit in the head a few times before he wakes up.
I mean, it is crazy how often he gets hit or goes down. And I'm like, well, that's it. It finally happened. He's hurt. And he just never is. And they cut to him and he's puking up blood on the sideline. And you're like, okay. Then he throws a crazy touchdown the next drive. And you're like, okay. Whatever.
The opposite of Puka.
No, but Puka, outside of like, I guess a few times a year, Puka normally does come back.
Yeah.
Well, I got
that was my favorite stat of the day. Because this is something I brought up very early in the season. And I wish I could have parlayed this, but I get why I can't because it's Sedonic. But Jackson Dart has now been checked for concussion in 50% of his starts.
I'm shocked it's only 50%.
Right? I have a Jackson Dart stat for you. You ready for this? It updated before the game, so I don't know if he actually hit it today. Dart has 7 games of a 90-plus passer rating, and all the other rookies combined have 7.
Huh.
Brosmer was not helping.
No.
Brady Cook wasn't helping.
No, Brady, your boy.
His parents looked so happy.
Look, he threw some touchdowns. He threw some picks. We had some fun. What are you going to do?
Protected your draft pick.
Yeah, we play the Saints next week. I think they've got an excellent chance to win that game. Both teams are bad. They'll probably win.
The Saints will or the Jets will?
Jets will probably find a way to win.
If Tyrod comes back.
Saints are red hot, man. 2 wins in a row.
They sure are.
Almost beat the Dolphins with like back-to-back onside kick recoveries or whatever that game.
That's true.
It's funny that the big thing in that game was the return of the 2-point conversion. That really solidified the Dolphins win.
That's what I'm like. That's like tomorrow's game. I expect the Dolphins to like out physical Pittsburgh. That's why I like them. Like you would think the exact opposite.
It is funny that they are a team that is designed. You would think
for cold,
you were just,
running weather.
You just called them Team A.
Yeah.
And then like, oh, really creative and fantastic rushing attack and a defense that's doing well lately. You'd be like, oh, perfect game to travel and play in the snow. But then you're like, it's the Dolphins, and it makes you feel real mad about it.
Well, I got something very fun for Cust to consume on this episode of the show, Gary, and we'll find out what that is right after this. Look, I keep telling you about Omaha Steaks, and not every single person has got Omaha Steaks yet, so rectify that now, because they are the official sponsor of tailgating. But in the Pat Mayo household, Omaha Steaks is the official sponsor of the holiday season, because I got guests coming over, and they like meat, whether it be steaks, burger, deli-style franks. All the heavy hitters are coming in that cooler, which is so glorious to crack open, easy to make, throw it on the grill out back, and you're going to be set up, no running to the grocery store, and you actually have food that people want to eat when they come over to your house. Shipped right to your front door. There's no off-season for flavor with these guys. Make game day delicious with the official sponsor of tailgating. Visit omahasteaks.com and get $35 off with promo code MAYO at checkout. That's omahasteaks.com, promo code MAYO at checkout. Terms apply. See site for details. Underdog's expanding the game. You already know their player picks. Pick higher or lower on player stats. Today, Underdog prediction markets are live in 25 states. Back your squad with spreads, handicap for closer game, or totals, higher or lower combined score, combined with player picks for bigger payouts. New customers play $5 on fantasy, get $75 in fantasy bonus entries. Code Mayo. Team picks, player picks, all on Underdog. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. The holidays are all about traditions, and there's one tradition that I think that more people should consider: taking time for yourself. Therapy can give you space to reflect, reset, and even rewrite the holidays to look like what you want it to look like. Maybe it's starting a new tradition with your family, or maybe it's just carving out time to take care of your own mental health. That's where BetterHelp comes in. BetterHelp is an online therapy with fully licensed therapists who are matched to you based on your needs.
They do the hard part up front, and if your match isn't right, you can switch anytime. With over 30,000 therapists and millions helped worldwide, it's therapy that actually works. This December, start off a new tradition by taking care of you. Our listeners get 10% off at betterhelp.com/PatMayo. That's betterhelp.com/PatMayo.
Gary, and I just checked your buddies, DraftKings, where you're employed. I came 6th in the spy. Or sorry, the octopus, the 8 max octopus for $1,500.
There you go. It's not bad.
Good game, Pat. Oh yeah, great week for Pat. It was a.
How'd your bets do?
Not great. Decent week on Underdog, bad week betting, good week on DraftKings. It all comes out. So here's what we got. Well, you and I can talk about Cardinals Texans, Garion.
Okay.
The Mayo Media Christmas party was last evening.
It was.
No, it was two nights ago.
That's right.
It was 2 nights ago. I spent a lot of the day on the couch. I watched 3 movies with my wife yesterday, Garion. I'll give you a
party thing.
I'll give you the $1,500 if you can name the 3 movies. Any 3 movies.
Ooh. I want to see if I can get one though. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Next.
I'm just trying to think of hilarious hangover movies. The Master.
No. You're getting more in the ballpark of one of them though.
Oh, Phantom Thread?
No, we watched one battle after another.
Okay.
And Nobody 2.
Okay.
With Bob Odenkirk. And
how are the nobodies?
They are an enjoyable 81 minutes.
Okay, great.
And like Christopher Lloyd, your buddy, Christopher Lloyd is in them. Yeah. He's 100 years old.
Oh my God, I didn't even know he's alive anymore.
Oh yeah, Connie Britton. She's the babe wife in the movie, but she's like 60 now too. Great flick. And we watched the new Knives Out movie.
Oh, that was good. I enjoyed that.
So this was given to me at the party by my sister-in-law because she runs a bar and they came in to like give her Christmas gifts. So she brought this for me because she wasn't going to have it. It is a selection of dried fruit. And I was asking people, like, will Cust like this or will he not like this? And everyone came to the same conclusion that he's either going to love it or really hate it. What do you think?
It's kind of like fruitcake, isn't it?
It has apple slices, pineapple slices, strawberries, figs, kiwi slices, mango slices, and dates. So here you go, sir. Rip that open. That's all yours. Oh, by the way, who's not scoring the first touchdown tonight?
Addison.
Who?
Oh.
Jordan Addison.
Oh, Jordan Addis?
Addison.
Oh, Addison. Okay, yeah, good. That's a real person, so that's good. Addison, no first TD. Gary, did you watch much of the Cardinals-Houston game?
Yeah, I saw a good bit.
How many Cardinals got injured in the first half? 4?
Oh, I think at least 3.
And Stroud did one thing, like it felt like every time the Texans got the ball, they immediately got into the red zone. And then they spent 15 minutes in the red zone trying to score a touchdown or inevitably coming up kicking a field goal. But Stroud rolled to the right once and he was just throwing the ball away. And he didn't throw the ball away enough and it almost got picked off to the right. If you're rolling away and like it's not like you're under duress, you're just throwing it away. Why do you not just throw it out of the back of the end zone?
Yeah, I don't know. Mahomes had a play like that today too, where he was rolling outside the pocket and was just like, he was like perpendicular to the line of scrimmage and he kind of tossed it with his offhand. It was strange because just really get it out of there. Tim, first impression?
It seems like you like them.
The strawberries are excellent.
Are they? Can I have one?
Yes, try one.
Oh, I'll try one of these. One of these. I assume there's a lot of sugar in these.
Well, I think they're natural fruit.
Not so bad.
The kiwi's good.
So a couple things from today. Things that stood out. There was 2 moments of the day for me. Number 1 was Keenan Allen's backwards lateral for no reason in that Chiefs game. A lot of laterals today. That one made little to no sense.
Mine was the Giants having not 1 but 2 laterals on the same interception.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we discussed that could be a good play because the genius move of the day was when the fat guy picked off Joe Burrow and then gave it to the fast guy who returned it for a touchdown.
That was very good. The Giants one they were at least close enough where it wasn't terrifying, but yeah, the Keenan Allen one was a throw across basically the entirety of the field.
The Chiefs had that one sniffed out.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Tim's slowing down. Have you found one you didn't like?
What are those ones?
They're figs. The apricots are good. The apples are good. The kiwi are good. The strawberries are really good.
Strawberries are okay. The orange ones look like they should taste like carrots, but they don't. Is this something you could see yourself sitting down and eating all of? No? You wouldn't be in on that?
Once upon a time,
But not now.
I bought a bag of dried apricots.
Aren't they
And
called
I
apricots?
didn't realize that these things rehydrate in your stomach. And I ate the entire bag.
No.
That's like 20 dried pieces of fruit. I was so ill from eating an entire bag of dried fruit because it didn't occur to me what would happen physically upon consumption. Oh boy.
Reintroducing water.
Did you get real bloated?
How many meatballs did you eat on Friday? Oh God. Oh God.
I introduced skewers this year as well. Did you have
Saw
a skewer?
that.
Paul asked me to make sure that I got credit. I only ate like 3 or 4 meatballs because I did. I left some for everybody.
Okay.
We did notice that you were not spending a lot of time in that room. I think that's what killed you in the past, that you would be there early, people would congregate in that room that's next to the food, and you just stand there. I get that, just standing there and eating. You spend time in the other room on that floor.
Mm.
Oh, you really like those ones, do you?
Strawberries are really good.
There was also... Goff just threw the ball away at one point, and Jordan Whittington grabbed it on the sideline.
Yeah,
and, like, pretended that he picked it off and pointed the other way. I thought it was a good laugh.
I think that's like a psychological intimidation kind of thing too. It's
And
just like,
I don't know if you saw this commercial for Percy Jackson 2. It played all day long, and Jonah from Veep is in it, and I can't not see him. You want to do the line? The Jonah line?
No,
That he's eating so much pussy, he's shitting clits? Son?
that is the line.
Do you think he says it in that movie?
No,
Yeah,
I bet he
probably.
doesn't.
it's the second one. You can get away with more.
Yeah, you gotta push the limits of it. What is Percy Jackson? What is this movie?
So it came out a little bit too late for me to be in that like tween age reading kind of thing. I believe it's sort of like some person was like Harry Potter but the gods.
Demigods.
And that was
I read them.
probably most
You
of
read the books.
It was right in my, a little bit too young for, it was right in my wheelhouse. They're good books. The movie sucked though, but it did have that one girl, Daddario.
Alexandra Daddario. Yeah, it did.
Fit. She is.
Is she a Margot Robbie? What did he say? Jared may have been overserved. What did he say about Margot Robbie?
Yeah, it was too bad that she wasn't there that evening because he would have rizzed her up real great.
I don't think I've used the word Riz. I don't think that happened.
Oh, I was not the only one to hear it, sir.
Oh, that's incredible.
It's true though, Gary. You know when you like have like
All right, that's
X
okay.
amount of drinks and you're just
Oh,
like you
yeah.
can chat to anybody. You know, you're just feeling real good about yourself and others. That's
Perfect amount. Willing to talk
Exactly.
to anybody. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
that's where we were. Lucky she wasn't there.
You would have got rizzed up. All right, so give us a definitive.
Definitively ranked. DFL was the fig.
Okay.
Dried apple was very close to that. Date, pretty good.
Well, there's a clear line of demarcation as to whether or not you're willing to eat another one in this
The
ranking.
papaya, all right, pretty good.
Probably shouldn't eat any more. It might expand in your stomach.
Pineapple ring, really good.
Really?
Kiwi fruit, delicious. Strawberry,
That's the one.
So as an overall collection, what do you give it?
7 out of 10.
Okay. That was better than the pickle burger.
Oh yeah,
I was
gonna-
going to say that 7 out of 10, as crazy as it sounds, might be the lowest score he's given anything. But
No,
right,
no, not
Pickle
close.
Burger was bad.
We didn't give any love to Philadelphia, who just curb stomped the Raiders.
they did what they had to do.
That's-
It was a get right game, but they did what they had to do after looking putrid for a month and a half. So I guess we give them credit for that.
Give them
Like good,
credit.
good for them for winning a game they're finally supposed to win. But like, what do you want? A medal for beating the Raiders?
Hey, we all
awful.
gave Dallas a gold medal when they beat the Raiders. We were feeling real good about Dallas.
I mean, look, here, Tim, you want some credit?
Mm-hmm.
I think 6-7 weeks ago, you were the first on the Raiders are the worst team in the NFL train. And you were very right.
If Cleveland continues to play like they did today, they're the worst team because they didn't even play good defense.
No, that's a bad game outdoors. No, the Raiders are decisively. I think decisively now.
Cleveland plays its games outdoors. By the way, Shedeur was awful.
Yeah,
awful today. Right after Tim said, "You know what? He's not so bad." He completed this like duck bomb to Isaiah Bond. It's like, after like a bad first game, he's really looked good, and then it all went downhill after that. He loves getting sacked on 4th down and not throwing the ball away. Like throwing it up just to someone. It's weird. Protecting them stats, I guess. I want him to be good.
That's the thing, though. It's weird to do that in a game where you already have 3 interceptions. Like, what are you trying to protect?
God, listen, you don't want to go full Peterman. You never want to go full Peterman. You got to protect that ball. And we briefly talked about like Lawrence played well. You picked the Jags to go.
Lawrence played great.
You picked the Jags to go to the Super Bowl earlier this week. This game teaches us nothing about the Jags.
No. Other than they did exactly what they needed to do at home.
Sure, but like, do you feel good about the Eagles now that they beat the Raiders? Do you feel good about the Jags? Like, they can really go head to head with anyone here.
I will say, I do feel good that the Eagles showed they could get off the mat. Like, I was going to be really worried about them if they like floundered or just like kept the Raiders close. Like, this was a very important win for them. So all they have is 2 games left against Washington and the Jaguars. And that'll be a good game.
So I guess but next week we've got Jaguars Broncos. Like I think that's a pretty good litmus test.
Could be an AFC title game.
I don't think so.
I'm sure it could be like the 1 seed and 3 seed. Like
that is next week's game.
Yeah,
Broncos Jags.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to think about the line of it, but my initial leaning is the Broncos kill the Jags.
Maybe
the Jags are kind of like the crappy version of the Broncos, aren't they? Like the Jags have a pretty good defense. The Broncos have a really good defense. Like Bo Nix is inconsistent, but I feel like overall in the season and a half that we've seen him, that better than Trevor Lawrence.
Definitely more consistent than Trevor Lawrence.
That's true.
He very rarely loses you a game.
I feel like his ceiling's not as high, but yeah, I think I mostly agree.
Like when Trevy's rolling. But what is Trevor Lawrence's ceiling? Like his ceiling
today is as good as it's going to get.
Sure, but he played the fucking Jets. A lot of people have ceiling games against the Jets. But
I know you said that Tim switched his pick to the Jaguars for the Super Bowl earlier this week. When did he start loving Trevor Lawrence? When did I miss this?
I don't.
Well, many of us theorized that he picked the Jags to go to the Super Bowl because they were playing the Jets this week, so he could claim that it really wasn't that bad of a loss because that team is hypothetically going to the Super Bowl.
Right.
Many people are up on how Tim thinks.
Right.
Oh, that was not to go back to Notre Dame, but that did it made me a little happy when I thought about how them not making it gave us a clear path to a hypothetical championship.
It does.
Oh no, it was already claimed by Tim as the hypothetical. Right. He said if they were in the playoffs, they would have won. They're the hypothetical national champions, and apparently their PR account is doing the same thing.
They could go into 2027 having not lost a game since 2025.
That is true.
Is that after they don't show up for any of their games? They refuse to play next
season? They have a tough
season?
schedule next year, but of course they won't get any credit for that.
They don't have a schedule next year, but
they start with Wisconsin.
Is Wisconsin good at football still?
No, not anymore.
No.
Oh, well, in this day,
it's like, when they had Russell Wilson, they were really good.
Yeah, well, but in this day and age, you get 2 guys out of the transfer portal and you're fine.
You think Wisconsin's getting guys out of the transfer portal?
Wisconsin, Madison. I'm sure they could get somebody good if they really wanted. Why not?
This is like when the Notre Dame beat Syracuse, Garion.
That was a fun game. That was a real fun game, though. You know what? I'll say this. I treat Notre Dame as my palate cleanser every week for football. I've had to cheer for the Dolphins for so long. It's sometimes nice to just turn on a football game and be like, we're going to beat a team by 70 points today.
Yeah, it is nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Someone said that the thumbnail looks less like Richard Simmons than Cust as a 20-something Dr. Ruth.
Oh, I thought they were saying like Art Garfunkel.
No. It's just the same haircut as her.
I don't think I've ever seen a picture of young Dr. Ruth.
Oh, it looks just like Cust.
No, it doesn't.
That's why she was on the ballot last year as best Cust impression, because you look just like her. Many are saying that Notre Dame has the easiest schedule in the country next season.
Yeah, they would say that. They hate us because they ain't us.
Tough schedule. You're smoking crack.
Okay.
So you actually have no idea.
Well, I saw the schedule. They released it.
So is it a bunch of teams that were good like 30 years ago? So you're like, must be hard. USC, they're real good.
Whatever. They do play USC.
Of course. Carson Palmer ain't walking through that door, pal. Caleb Williams ain't walking through that door for USC.
They beat Caleb.
I think their only legitimate maybe top 10 game would be Miami.
Yeah.
And who even knows?
And then they'll lose that. Be like, it doesn't count because it was Miami, though. Can't count that loss. Doesn't matter. I look forward to this all over again. Like, oh, you know who's really good? Navy.
I don't, because as long as they get to number 12, they're automatically in.
Well, maybe the committee will screw them and just put them at 13.
Yeah.
Could happen.
Tim is just sad because the influence of Notre Dame is not going as far as it used to, Garion. That no one respects Notre Dame like they should. Now they just all mock them.
It is odd, though, after the season they had last year, how little, I don't know.
The national championship game.
It seemed like they were finally like kind of in people's good graces and getting respect again.
Then they do this to us.
What are you going to do?
Well, I got you a board here, unless there's anything else that we need to talk about.
Nope.
Anything else from the day?
Now let's get into it.
No. I just had Bonix good written on my notepad.
Bonix, pretty good.
Pretty good.
There is no guest picker this week because I forgot that we do guest pickers. I didn't email anyone back. I've had a busy 10-ish days, Garion.
Yep.
I got pretty sick, and so everyone thought I was drunk last week on the show.
We just were very ill.
I was very ill and had just chugged a bottle of cough syrup, and then I put a beer in front. I put a beer in front. I was like, you know what? I'll have a beer. I'll feel good. I had like one sip, and I started sweating. It was real bad news.
Pat's back to doing lean.
Yeah. So the week 16. Oh my God. This season's almost over.
And we're really getting down to the short strokes.
This is how much I know that football is almost over, Garion. There is a new golf show coming out tomorrow morning.
There you go. Yeah, I guess their Kapalua is around the corner, right?
No, Kapalua is canceled. Cust canceled it. He cursed Kapalua.
No.
He called it the Augusta of Hawaii, and then it burnt down, and they can't play it anymore. So the PGA season starts a week later, but the underdog contest. I mean, I don't love doing, and people know this. I don't love doing the NFL underdog best ball drafts. They take too long. There's too much to think about. The golf ones take 10 minutes, and they're fucking awesome. So Byron and I did the show for that. The initial strategy shows are going to be doing one per week. We're going to start doing drafts, rankings, all that stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. I highly encourage people to play in that. And in the one, you got to get your one and done spot. It's already 10% full. It's not even Christmas yet. That thing is 1.2 million guaranteed this year. Boom.
Pretty good.
Jared hit us with some games. The record is 7-3-1. Cust has 7 wins. I have 3. The guest has 1, and the guest has 1.
Yeah.
Cust coming off his first loss, yeah?
He has 3 losses this year.
Yeah, but
he is coming off of a loss. And you said that if we had done it last week, you would have lost.
Yeah, I did not have a very strong week last week.
Bounce back spot here, Tim.
We'll see.
Zigzag spot. Or maybe you're like the Patriots and it's just over for you. You blew a big lead and that's it.
I'd hate to see that.
You would. You would hate to see them. You would be crushed if they lost the division to the Bills at this point.
No.
Yeah,
all their fans had their hopes up.
No.
Dashed. I would take great bit of joy.
Is it because you've already claimed credit for them winning?
I've already collected 80% of the credit, so it's fine.
You've cashed out credit?
I basically cashed
out the credit.
I got 80% already, so now I really can win them both ways.
All right, Jared, let's do it.
Let's do it. Rams at Seahawks on Thursday night.
Rams at Seahawks?
Rams at Seahawks.
Oh, God.
Okay, I'm in.
I think I'm going to get this one wrong.
I think I'm going to be on the wrong. I think I'm going to have the wrong favorite, honestly.
Really?
I don't know. I'll say Seahawks by 2.5.
I got Rams 3.5.
Seahawks 1.5.
Rams 1.5.
Yeah.
Oh, it's me.
Me and you. We're both
I'm off by 2 points. Yeah, so we split.
I went a bit too aggressive on how good the Rams. I thought the Seahawks would be mortally penalized for almost losing to Phillip Rivers at home this week.
Interesting. No, they won the game. That's all that matters.
I don't know.
Colts are an 8-6
I mean, we talked. Maybe the announcers were right that the Seahawks were being disrespected because all anyone wanted to talk about all week was Rivers. It's like they don't work in media. Like, what the fuck else are you going to talk about? Like, you can either talk about, hey, it's pretty cool that Phillip Rivers is playing after 5 years and he's 44-year-old. How about the league's best defense is going to cripple Phillip Rivers? Yeah. People don't really want to hear that part of it.
No, not really.
Saturday, Eagles at Commanders.
Oh, we're into Saturday games?
Saturday 2 on Saturday.
And then Christmas, there's
I knew that.
games on 19 days a week.
How many games are on Christmas?
3.
Oh, should we do the Best Bets live show on Christmas morning with all 5 of us?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's great.
Everyone's in for that. Was it Philly and who? Washington?
At Washington, yeah.
Let's see here. Is Tanner McKee playing? He was 3 for 3 passing today.
Was he?
Your boy in a rush for 9 yards.
I'm in.
The Irish assassin, Tanner McKee.
Like him.
He should be traded to the Patriots. Be perfect. 1 for 1. McKee for Drake May. Who says no?
Who couldn't say yes?
What was this? I guess the Washington was an underdog today, weren't they? Against the Giants? That's right. Yeah. Were they the only dog to win? Because the Saints were favorites. They ended up winning and covering. Okay, I got it. Go ahead, Gary.
I'll say Eagles by 7.5.
That's exactly what I got.
I said 6.
6 on the nose.
6 Cust nose.
Well,
Thought about going 5.5 actually, but I said, nah, we'll give them.
That's a lot of credit for Washington.
In division. Eagles have not.
I didn't want to
despite the
give
Raiders
Eagles that much
game.
credit, but it
Eagles
does
have
feel
played
like-
badly, other than this Raiders game, for like a month and a half. So.
Washington also not very good.
Washington has good games and bad games. They had a good game today.
Well, they're
they
not
had a
really
good game
teams
2 weeks
aside from
ago.
this Raiders game. They can't score more than like 19 points.
Yeah, like
So that's
Washington's
that's problematic to cover
a back and forth team. With Mariota, they've been playing better football.
Ugh. Was it Tirico or Collinsworth?
It was
Collinsworth.
Collinsworth. I should have. I ran into Collinsworth in the elevator in Kansas City. I really should have asked him. He looks 1,000 years old in real life.
Here's a guy who's in an elevator.
Here's a guy who had a snorkel go into the hotel pool.
thought it was a boomerang.
No, the man, the other man in the elevator, Garion, thought it was a boomerang and asked Chris Collinsworth why he had a boomerang. He's like, it's a snorkel. It's like, oh, okay. Next game.
Packers at Bears on Saturday nights.
Ooh.
That's a good Saturday night game. if
It
nothing
is.
else. We just saw this. Correct?
Yeah. All right, I'm in.
If the Bears win, do they win the division?
No, because of the tie.
Oh, yeah.
No
it would
tie
put,
breaks to be
but it
had.
would put them a game and a half up.
It would put them
Is there-
a game and a half up, but 2 games to go.
Yes.
So they
So if
wouldn't
they just
win out,
won one
they'll
more
win.
game. What's that?
If the Bears win out, they'll win the division.
They just have to win. If they win this game and one more, they would win the division, wouldn't they?
Probably
Yeah, because they'd be a game. If they win this game, they'd be 1.5 up
on Green Bay.
on
yes.
Green Bay. But that's not because of a tie break. That's because of the tie.
Yeah.
So they won one more, then Green Bay could not catch them.
That's right.
Go Bears. I'd be pumped for that. After you picked them to go to the Super Bowl, then wrote them off this year, then winning this division against Detroit and Green Bay.
Detroit's
the
finished now.
frisky Vikings.
Detroit's basically finished now.
What's that?
Detroit's basically finished now.
Yeah.
Are
They
they
have to win out, and the Bears have to lose out,
50-50 if they win
and
out?
they will play each other in the last week of the year. But it probably won't come down to that.
What do you got here, Garion?
I'll say Packers by 2.
I got 2.5.
2.5.
2.5.
Ah, when I get it right, you get it right.
It happens. I'm keeping pace with you, though. 5-3-0. Garion, you're not looking strong through 3
I'm not
games.
here to win the picks challenge, right?
Next game.
Chargers at Cowboys.
At Cowboys. This will be effective. I like the Cowboys tonight, by the way.
I do too.
Gary, you've been nailing these first touchdowns. Do you have a first touchdown for this game?
I'm trying to think who I picked. I wrote it up on Friday. I think I have Jake Ferguson and because for whatever reason, Jordan Mason's odds were longer than Aaron Jones's, which makes no sense because Jordan Mason gets all of the red zone carries. So yeah, Jordan Mason and Jake Ferguson.
Yeah, the only thing Jordan Mason. I actually bet an Aaron Jones under rushing tonight. The only bet besides the 5.5 that I've made for this game. What is your guess for Chargers at Dallas?
God. Chargers by 2.5.
I got Dallas by
I have
1.5.
Dallas by 2.5.
Dallas 1.5.
Yes, sir.
I will take the Chargers in that game.
We'll see how the Dallas Cowboys look tonight, but nah. A lot like the Chargers are blowing teams out. They're just grinding teams into paste.
Well, the biggest difference I think in this game, my cap of this game, I'll take Dallas in this game unless like someone really gets hurt, is that front seven continues to like generate pressure. You don't even need a good defense to generate pressure against the Chargers, but they'll be able to score. So you can't just run it against them the entire time. It's
true.
Like you were able to do like
Against the Chiefs.
Or
Eagles.
You say, did the Chargers play the Eagles?
They just did on Monday Night
Oh
Football.
yeah.
This is the thing. So, but they got sacked, 9 times in that
Yeah.
game, and they still won.
Which is like keep running, because the other team.
Yeah, Sully made that great pick to win the game.
And Jalen Carter didn't play.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Jalen
yeah.
Carter didn't play today either. Didn't help Genty. Didn't help Genty at all. Next game.
Vikings at Giants.
Oh God.
How many over under dart concussion checks in this game?
Well, he's got 3 starts left, so he can't finish 50-50, unfortunately. Ugh.
Not too many? Nah, that's good. Go ahead.
Vikings 2.5.
I got Vikings 1.5.
Boy, I said Vikings 5.5.
Vikings 1.5.
Yeah.
That line seems wrong.
Why?
Very wrong.
Oh, you have to intuit your way through it. The Vikings were just 2.5-point favorites against Washington at home. This game is at home. And the Vikings were what, 5.5-point favorites against Washington last week?
Okay, fair enough. It's a short number.
5.5 on the road is, I mean,
A very
Minnesota
short
has played officially one good game in the past 8 weeks.
the worst team of football.
Who?
The Giants by the numbers.
Raiders are the worst team in football.
Okay, but like the team who's got the first pick.
Yeah, but
I
we
should
were
say.
just we talked about earlier today that if the Giants end up with the number 1 pick, Garion, are they the best team to ever pick number 1? Like with the season they just had, because
They're in a very good spot.
they're
Yes.
not bad.
I mean, really, the only thing going against them, although I guess in a way they're not being like a clear cut, you must draft this quarterback situation, is they don't have to have the uncomfortable conversation about whether or not Jackson Dart actually is a franchise quarterback. But if there was that situation and they felt great about Dart, like the ability to trade this pick would be, I think it would finally get this Giants franchise out of like what, almost a decade of turmoil at this point.
I disagree because I don't know what people are going to trade for this first pick. Who cares?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's if they had a situation where there was a desirable first overall pick.
Well, is Mendoza that much better than all these guys?
I don't think he's that much better, but he's
There's-
good.
I don't think there's going to be a definitive number 1 quarterback once like the season's over and they just start getting into like the grading process. I just don't think there's going to be like a clear number 1 guy.
Next game?
Bills at Browns.
Ooh.
Hmm.
I kind of hope Shedeur beats the Bills.
That'd be
Get a
funny.
send out. Tim asked me in the room if Deshaun Watson will be starting games for the Browns next year. Do you think he will?
I don't think so. No.
I get the sense that Buffalo is going to be favored in this game. That'd be my hunch.
Call.
Mhm.
All right. What do you got?
I'll say Buffalo by 9.5.
You got 10.5.
Low on this. I 7.5.
10. Even.
10 even?
Yeah.
So split for Garion and I?
A half point.
No, that's a full point.
Oh, a full point.
Garion's on the board. What made you think low on that?
I thought it was going to go lower than that. I was thinking about flat 7.
I mean, the Browns have looked terrible.
I know, but at home they do play better.
Yeah, but their defenses look bad 2 weeks in a row,
Yeah.
now, including a game at home against
I guess,
Tennessee.
I guess that's right.
I could see them rattling.
Yeah, no,
Alabama.
I guess that's right.
All right. Chiefs at Titans.
Hmm.
Will Kansas City be favored with Gardner Minshew starting at quarterback?
Hmm. Hmm.
I think it's 1
Okay.
or 2, or I just way off on this.
All
but
right.
What are you thinking here, Gary? No Mahomes, Gardner Minshew starting, probably still without both tackles. Cam Ward thrown across his body for touchdowns.
Yeah,
Trying to get there in garbage
I think
time.
it's either 2.5 or 3. Honestly, I'll just say 2.5.
Okay, I thought it was going to be 2.5 or 3.5, and I said 3.5.
I went with 2.
Sorry. I'm just looking up the Myles Garrett stacks. Is that 21.5?
And how many does he need? 22.5?
22.5, I think.
So
Yeah.
he's getting it next week.
Yeah. It's Chiefs minus 4.5.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Another.
Hard one to guess because I would have picked like Chiefs by 11 probably with Mahomes.
I mean, Minshew's not that bad.
Yeah. I mean, that terrible throw today to end that game. But
Sure, but like you were
Yeah,
asking
no,
him
he's
to
a
push the ball down the
serviceable
field.
backup quarterback.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like, we're like in the pantheon of backups. He's what, one of the 10 best backups?
Played a lot of games probably.
Next game.
Bengals at Dolphins.
We didn't really talk about how the Bengals just gave up their season today.
Yeah.
Like they just tapped out on the year. We should have known when Burrow gave that real sad interview.
Yeah. He's got seasonal depression.
Oh, he's got sad like me.
That
Yep.
changed my pick.
He needs to go rent one of those lights from the library.
I would have before this game, before today, would have made it Bengals by 2, but changed my pick over.
Okay,
Something
well,
else.
Garion has to pick.
Yeah.
I'll just say Dolphins by 2.5.
Short week for the Dolphins. They
Yeah.
got Dolphins 1.5.
I said 1,
1.5.
Yeah.
but I think had the Bengals played respectably, there's no way they were going to be dogs.
I tend to agree with you. I had gone in like as soon as he said it, my initial inclination was make the Bengals the favorite, but they looked so bad.
Yeah,
today.
just so bad.
I mean, the Dolphins could still very well though get embarrassed on.
oh yeah, and then that flips, and then it's Bengals by 1.5.
T. Higgins could get be activated for this game.
Yeah, that's right.
like the Bengals ran one play today, throw to Jamar Chase, who ended up with like 10 catches and
I
a
hope
bunch of
they
yards.
run that one play next week.
I
I'll
was
tell you that
genuinely shocked they got shut out today.
Like Chase, he dropped a few balls. He tipped one in for a pick. Like he didn't have a great game, despite his stat line looking really good.
Yeah, not good.
Next game.
Some are calling this a trampoline game. Jets at Saints.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you know that the Jets hold the tiebreaker against the Browns?
Probably for strength of vision.
Yeah. So because they have the same record right now, if they finish with the same record.
Yeah, but that can also change throughout the season because
Oh, because, yeah.
the strength of opponent can change.
So New Orleans is at home in this game?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say Saints by 3.5.
We got Saints by 3.
I hit a 3.5 as well.
4.5.
All right.
4.5.
Garion.
I
Disrespect.
almost said 4.5. I mean, they've won 2 games in a row.
You guys both get a point there?
Yeah.
2 in a row? Shuck's the real deal. If the Jets had
Oh,
Shuck,
he's throwing cool sidearm passes.
would there be a need to draft a quarterback if they had Shuck?
Yeah, if only.
Get the Shuck out of here. Think about all the good marketing slogans.
Aw, shucks.
Just like your boy Bijan having the highest selling jersey in the league, Garion.
Does he actually?
Yeah, because he made homophobic comments. Now everyone bought his jersey.
Jesus.
His intention, I don't think, was to be homophobic about it. I don't think that he knew.
I think so. That's right.
No.
He didn't realize.
Like, this is what we called it, and wherever the fuck he's from. He just never thought about it. But he's not
I would
taking.
tend to agree.
Yeah, well, he's not taking any heat for it. Which,
No, because he apologized right away.
hey,
That's the right thing
apologize
to
right
do.
away, move on. Everyone
That's
kind of
fine.
forgets about it.
Fine.
But it's just the I saw it pop up today. It's like he's the number 1 selling jersey of the week.
It's like
He
when
did play
Harrison
great.
Butker was like a top 10 selling jersey.
What's that?
It's like when Harrison Butker was a top 10 selling jersey.
What do you think these people do with these jerseys? Do they just have them in the closet,
Probably.
the trailer?
Probably.
Okay. Next game.
4 p.m. slate. Jags at Broncos.
Is this the game of the day?
So far.
And with with the good Saturday games, maybe we'll be able to have all of the games of the early slate on.
Maybe.
There's probably only 7 of them.
right?
Yeah, I don't know. How do
right.
the books treat the Jags?
We'll see, I guess.
All right, I'm going to stick with this. I think it's low, though. Go ahead, Gary.
I'm going to say Broncos by 3.5.
Me too.
I said 3.
4.5.
2.5.
2.5.
So it's me.
Wow.
Like that for Denver.
I'm betting Denver.
We're all going to get suckered in.
I like the Jags there.
Why, though? Because you picked them to go to the Super Bowl?
I just think they can score more
Score more what?
points. Like, I just think they're a better offense. Trust them more. You know, it's outdoors. It's in Denver.
Against a
very
really
cold.
good defense.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'd
Jags
be
are playing
curious
pretty
now,
loose right now.
Coming into this week, per DVOA, who do you think had the better offense?
I mean, I think probably Jacksonville, but you're asking me this, so it's probably Denver.
I haven't looked at it. That's why I'm asking here. Denver is 15th in the league in offense. The Jags are 21st in offense.
Seems really low.
Well, they don't play the Jets every week, Tim.
Okay. All right.
Next game.
Sorry, I missed one from the 2 p.m. slate. Also could be game of the day. Bucks at Panthers
Oh,
For the division.
for the division.
Actually, no, this wouldn't be for the division.
they play twice. Yeah.
They play twice and they're dead even
like
in
week
division
18 too.
and against each other. Yeah.
There's no way Carolina can be favored, is there?
Sorry, this is at Buccaneers?
It's
At Panthers.
At Panthers.
At Panthers. Okay. Oh, God. Yeah.
Oh, someone's saying Denver minus 3.5 is the Feinberg spot.
Could be.
But it's 2.5, though.
Barrel them.
I'll say Bucks by 1.5.
That's what I got because of the extra rest.
I went with 2.5.
Cost you would be wrong, and they would be right. 1.5.
I like
And
Tampa.
a big
in that
1.5 week.
game. I like Tampa in that game.
I like Tampa too, but remember, Tampa sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Carolina.
People keep forgetting the
Moral
Tampa
of the story
sucks.
is they all
Yeah, but so
suck.
do the Panthers, and I think
Yeah.
worse so.
All these teams are bad.
Yeah,
Except for the Saints, apparently.
Yeah.
Next game.
Next game, we got Falcons at Cardinals.
2 more teams that suck.
Oh no.
Or suck.
Oh, no.
You know what this is.
These are the 2.
You know what this game is.
We're going to see.
Yeah.
We're going to see who we get to bet on in this game.
We know which way this. At least I think I know what this.
So what you're saying is that I need to bet Arizona money line?
It's not.
Go ahead, Garion.
I'll just say Cardinals by 3.
I got Falcons by 1.5.
I said Falcons by 4.5.
Falcons 1.5.
Yeah, 4.5.
Is it? What is it?
Yeah, it's 1.5.
1.5.
Oh,
The Atlanta Falcons,
that's
4.5.
super low. That's crazy low.
We just talked about how Atlanta sucks.
It does, but see, they don't though.
But they do.
They
They're
do,
really.
but, like-
They lost to the fucking Jets.
They just played great last.
They didn't play great.
problem
They beat
is-
a shitty team by 1.
Arizona is significantly worse than they. Okay, I'm very.
I don't know.
Fortunately,
man.
I
Kirk
really
Cousins
like
looked
Atlanta in this game.
Looked like a corpse until that game.
But then they showed again. They show up, and when they show up, they are every bit as good as anybody. But they just only show up like 3 times a year.
Well,
Ooh.
That's the problem. Like they are.
Wait, which Atlanta team are you looking
When
at?
they show up, they're really, really good, but they just don't show up very often.
This just happens when Cust drafts Bijan in fantasy. All of a sudden, the Falcons are amazing every week.
He's not going to have a very good game this week.
But they're going to. They should. He's not going to have a good game.
No.
They should be
All
favored
Kyle-
by 4.5.
All Kyle
Huh?
Pitts on me. All Kyle Pitts.
I forgot that's why he hasn't scored a lot of touchdowns this year, though. Cuss cursed him.
Next game.
Steelers at Lions.
And Detroit is basically eliminated.
They need to win out, and they need the Bears to lose out.
I'm going to get this one wrong because
And they
I
could
think-
be out already by the time this game happens.
Really.
Because the Bears on Saturday night could have won and could have
yeah.
already put them to the sword. Oh, I don't know.
I feel like I'm going to overrate the Lions here,
That-
or
that-
I'm going to continue to underrate.
So
the
am I, but
Steelers
I'm gonna go
because
with
I
this.
don't want
Okay, so
the Steelers.
I think we're going to have right around the exact same number here. I think
I'm going to say Lions by 5.5.
I went 6.5.
I went 4.5.
7.
7.
7.
Ooh. All right then.
I mean, I can't.
I don't say
disagree.
that I disagree
I
either.
think very lowly of the Steelers.
But who?
Well, if Pittsburgh loses to Miami, then it's game on. Someone in
game
the
on
chat
anyway.
asked you these things. Dick Van Dyke is 100 years old,
Yes.
and Taylor Swift is 36. Both born on December 13th, so yesterday was their birthday. He wants to bet that Tim can name more Dick Van Dyke TV shows than Taylor Swift songs.
Probably true. That's almost certainly true.
So let's rattle
I mean,
off some Taylor Swift songs.
in his defense, Taylor Swift doesn't have a song called Taylor Swift Song.
Yeah, he's
No.
like, no.
You
So
get
that's
a free
point
layup.
for Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah. I don't know. Love Story. Teardrops on My Guitar.
These are Dick Van Dyke shows?
No, these are Taylor Swift songs. Shake It Up.
Take it off.
Shake It Off. Sorry. Yeah, Shake It Off.
So does he get that one or not?
I think
Look
he
at him
gets it,
half.
yeah.
Okay, gets a
Close
half.
enough, yeah. 2/3.
What's the one about Travis Kelce's dick, Tim?
I don't know.
Kelsey's dick. Do, 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 do. Kelsey's dick. Do, 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 do,
That's it.
Those are 3. So you could do more Dick Van Dyke shows.
Well, shows and movies.
Okay. He actually had to change his name for politics to Dick Van DK.
Still wasn't as good as Jerry Van Dyke, who played the defensive coordinator on Coach.
Next game.
Raiders at Texans.
Oh, Dick Van Fortnite. That's the new skin you can get in the game. What's the game?
Dick Van Dyke
Dick skin?
Well, the Dick Van Dyke skin.
Oh, okay.
Oh God.
What was the
Sorry,
game? Sorry?
what was the game?
Raiders at Texans.
Raiders Texans.
Oh God.
Ooh,
Oh.
here this could be interesting.
At Texans, huh?
Do we
Yeah.
think Gino's back? / does it matter?
I don't think it matters.
I think this could be the biggest spread of the year.
Yeah, I don't. Well, let Gary go.
I'm gonna say Texans by 13.5.
I got 15 and a half.
I only said 10.5.
It was 10 and a half this week against Arizona.
I know, but like they don't score.
Too much dried fruit, Tim. It's 14.5.
Okay.
What'd you say, Gary?
We split 13.5.
We split? That's going up because no one, like, they couldn't
No
score
one's
against
been on
Philly.
the
What are they going to do against Houston? The Cardinals made a valiant effort. It was the most, I think it was the most passing yards against the
Yeah.
Texans this year.
This is what the Cardinals do. I mean, I don't want to take anything away from Jacoby Brissett, but he throws 50 passes a game.
It's great.
And they drop back to pass on every play of the second half because they're always down by 7 touchdowns.
They're legitimately the easiest team in the world to bet on.
That's
Like
true.
I've been doing, the hardest part for me has been finding something else on underdog to put with them because you need to have 2 teams. Over McBride targets a game, over Wilson targets a game, over passing attempts for Brissett.
Yeah.
Those 3 things win every single week. Next game.
Song's called Wood.
Okay.
Kelsey's Wood.
Kelsey's Wood.
I'm thinking of Shake It Up now.
Yeah.
Off.
Yeah, you
No,
are.
Shake-
No, the
I'm
song Shake
thinking
It
of
Up.
the song Shake It Up.
Shake It
Wood
Up.
to the tune of Shake it off.
Also a show.
Shake it up.
Patriots at Ravens.
Sunday Night Football.
Sunday Night Football, yeah.
This isn't.
I guess New England was just not favored against Buffalo, right?
Yeah.
Screw it. Ah,
And the Ravens had a real fake 24-0 win today.
it's true.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'll say Ravens by 1.5.
That's what I have. I think the Patriots should be
I
favored.
said Baltimore by 2.5.
2.5. Hold on.
I think the
I would
Patriots should
take
be
the
favored.
Patriots here. Like,
The
blindly.
Patriots are. I mean, if the Patriots aren't way better than the Ravens, then Patriots fans need to be like, "Eee, this isn't good." 'Cause the Ravens have not looked great.
But this reeks of a game the Patriots like destroy the Ravens. And they go, see, we finally beat an amazing team. And it's like,
And then Baltimore doesn't make the playoffs.
What's the score?
I'm losing big time.
Yeah.
17-8-5.
Being
Oh,
crushed.
wow.
Being
Okay.
crushed.
wow.
49ers at Colts.
Sunday night or Monday nighter. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the Rivers number.
Philip Rivers in prime time.
Is Anthony Richardson?
Can he
dead?
stay awake till 11 p.m.?
Gosh, I couldn't yesterday. I fell asleep at 7:30 p.m. Watched those 3 movies, Gary, and it real burnt me out.
Sure.
I'll go this. I don't think this is the right number, but I can't figure out what the number should
Yeah, it's tough with
be.
being
A real
in-
weird number I picked. I don't know if I think of a game as fallen on this all year that I picked.
I'll
Oh,
say
can I guess what you've picked? Did you pick 11?
No.
All right. What do you pick, Gary?
I'm going to say 49ers by 6.
I got 9.5.
Oh, that's what I had. 9.5.
Wow. 4.5.
4.5.
Talk about an adjustment.
Colts defense is still pretty good.
They were 13-point dogs against the Seahawks today. Now they played really well, but like
I don't think the defense can do that. Like I think they took out everything in the bag of tricks to shut down.
I think it also, but I think a lot of people, like, it's
that's a
been
huge
pretty
adjustment.
clear that San Francisco's had a bad defense all season, but I think Cam Ward dropping as many points as he did today
Yeah.
was probably
enough.
eye-opening
And that was
for people.
in Seattle as well. Versus is at Indianapolis.
Yeah, but I actually think this offense and this defense now works better outside than indoors. Like so much of their success earlier in the season was predicated on their speed, their route timing.
I agree.
And we saw that the footing wasn't great in that. Like Rivers
No.
fell down. We saw JSN fall
Yep.
down. We saw Darnold fall down. Charbonnet almost blew out a knee just by slipping on the grass. And I have more faith in Kyle Shanahan to design an offense to beat a good defense than I do whoever than Kubiak in Seattle.
Oh, I'll be betting the 49ers. I can just understand why the line is there. Did I almost beat Tim?
You did almost beat Tim. You guys were 8-6. You had 6, Gary.
Yeah, you had a great night.
Improve. Do we have enough weeks for me to catch you?
We
Is
have
it,
3 weeks left.
I'm down by 3,
And really we only have 2 weeks left.
but we're gonna do the playoff one.
But that's not really a spread one because we don't know the matchups. That's when we decide.
Guess the matchup.
That's when we guess the matchups and times.
So if I get more in that one, I can tie the season.
Yeah.
that one's worth 2.
That's our favorite. That's my favorite Sunday Night Live of the year. Last
Oh, Javonte first touchdown.
already.
Yeah.
Well,
Sad.
All right,
JJ
folks.
McCarthy threw a pick. That's why.
he
That's
does
probably
that.
why they're not 5.5 point favorites next week.
Fair enough.
All right, that'll do it for us. Thank you for tuning back into Sunday Night Live. Gary, a lot of people said that they were going to boycott the show and unsubscribe after last week. I tried to do a show live. I'm sorry. I won't ever try to do a show that's not in the studio again. I'm sorry.
Well, we did a whole week in Montreal. It was okay.
I paid someone thousands of dollars to come and set up
Yeah,
equipment.
that's true.
To make sure that we had everything in place. And even then, the Wi-Fi was so
It
bad.
had its moments.
It wasn't great. What are you doing all week? Are you going to be here next week, Gary?
I can't do next week, but I will be back for week 17, and I will be back for whatever we're doing week
Week
18
18.
with the
All right.
playoffs.
What are we going to do? Who should we get?
Emerson up
We
to a
just had Emerson.
couple weeks ago.
I mean, you can never get enough Emerson.
Yeah, that's not true.
We haven't had Kenny Kim on all year.
That is true. We
Is
have not-
Emerson the
No,
creed?
No, we
of
haven't
the
had Kenny. We haven't had Kenny Kim on. Maybe we have Kenny Kim
Yeah,
come over.
if it was up to Cust, Emerson and I would be on every show making Cust feel uncomfortable.
No, just every now and then. But look, we haven't had Kenny on all year. So.
I might have Kenny on golf this week, though.
Okay.
Is the thing. So I'll figure out a guest for next week. You know what? In the comment section, you tell me which guest that we should have on next week. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. Smash like on the way out. 4for4.com, the Sharp Stack. Put in code SURVEY, free for a week. $10 a month after that. And you could win the Rabbit Hole Fantasy National and Sharp Stack for life. It's like the NWO giveaway. Okay. So go to that for me. All right. Thanks. Pat Mayo. See you next time.